Digging in, Eric Davis. Not even close there. And we are underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
There's a swing and a miss.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And that is out of play. And a pitch. And that's downstairs. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the air out to center. Henderson on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Manny Machado.
Second, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Up the middle. And that one handled in plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Manny Ramirez.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 1-0. Here's Turner now. Ripped on a line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And there's the ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a liner out into right center for a base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball one.
First pitch misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
On the ground. Base hit and a run comes in. The throw in and he's out. Butt down and that ends the inning. Jonathan Indy at the plate.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
0-1. Ball one there.
Ball, one strike.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Gunnar Henderson. He was drafted out of high school, but for a brief moment, he thought he'd be playing college baseball at Auburn.
Well, unless he was drafted in the first round, the plan for Gunnar was to go to college. So when he became the first pick of the second round, it took some convincing to go pro.
The first baseman.
2 outs, space is empty. And here is Kyle Manzardo. Fouled off left side. 2 outs, space is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Back here in Queens. Now here is Luis Arias. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season. Singing hit on the ground to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Here's Matt Chapman. Chapman, 31 years old, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. 1 out, base is empty.
Foul ball.
That's a strikeout for Chappie. 2 down, base is empty. And here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. And he can't come up with it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. So the lineup flips over. Eric Davis, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 13.
First and second,
Manny
2 outs.
Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. That's out to center field. Mullins moving under it. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. That one is absolutely belted way back there. That one is gone. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. And there's a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in at bottom half of inning number 2. outside. And 1-1.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here is Marcus Semien. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2 is the count.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a follow-up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That one fouled off. Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's one down. Turner climbs into that right side. Doubled his first time up.
Turner.
Swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Right back to him on the mound. Turner is out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Pete Crow Armstrong. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Strike 2.
0-2.
There's a swing and a drive. Mullins makes the catch, inning over. Back here at Citi Field. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's the left fielder, Victor Scott.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Next pitch misses outside, and that is ball 1. Hit in the air, right field. Davis has it sized up. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. start of the fourth, and now the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Swing and a miss, and that is strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him looking. And one gone. Luis Ariz stands in. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Suzuki snags it for the second out. Here's Jose Trevino. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about,
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. The throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
The right fielder, number 44,
back to the top of the lineup. And now here is Eric Davis. Tap foul at the plate. Popped up. And that's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ariz, the runner at third. Trevino on at second with 2 down. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Gray back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Kyle Manzardo digs in now. Struck out swinging his first time. That one missing inside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. On the inside corner for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 2. That's inside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Seiya Suzuki. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's a little high. And now 2 balls and a strike. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2 the count.
Outside corner, got him looking. New inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado to start it off.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
That one
That's
outside. And it's 1-0. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fair ball.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-1. And the bat. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. And here it comes. Swinging a foul back. That's out. To play. Now he steps off to reset. To the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Here's the left fielder, Cameron Meisner. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 2 away here in the top of the first. 2 down, bases empty. Mike Piazza now at the plate. That one's in there. 0-1.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
And that's outside. And a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's to third. Tosses to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in the Bronx. Now it's the right fielder, Eric Davis. The pitch. Siri goes all over that first pitch fastball. Manny Machado stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one outside. Ball 2.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Piazza fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Manny Ramirez,
ball 1, no
the next
strike.
to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1.
Ball 2.
2 outs, bases
2
empty.
balls, 1 strike.
Up and in, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
The second baseman.
2 outs, runner at first. And it'll bring up Justin Turner. And that one.
De 80, pero normalmente se mueve en 90 mega.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Squirts away a little bit. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away. The 0-2 pitch from Satchel. Swings and misses, struck him out. Top of the second, down to third baseman, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Gray back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 away. And now it's Jose Siri. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Davis brings it in. And ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first in time. And Hernandez is out.
Batting seven.
Luis Ariz stands in. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. That hits the dirt. Ball one. Late swing, foul to the left. Has room, and he makes the catch.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Matt Chapman in now. Takes ball one off the plate. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate inside. 2-1. No score here in the second. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And that's in the dirt. Satchel comes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ozzie Albies.
Albies is playing on the road, so you know that means he's been FaceTiming with his pet fish. This guy owns a few home aquariums, and it's no secret he likes talking to his fish when he's away. In fact, Albies had cameras installed so he can check on the fish anytime he wants.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. And right back to the mound. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. So now here's the DH, Mickey Mantle. And a foul ball. Mantle goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Lance Berkman. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong moves after it. And that'll do it. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes. Hey!
And there's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Yeah.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Shortened a bunt and missed it. And it's 0-2. And that one is inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him swinging. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Now Machado up here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Still tied at 0. Last of the third. In the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ramirez.
And there's a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Berkman makes the catch, and that is that. On to the fourth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Crow Armstrong pulls it down, 1 down. Cameron Meisner getting ready to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a ground ball. And he takes it himself for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Mike Piazza. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong moving under this one and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back in the Bronx, ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Justin Turner. And that misses. And that is ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Piazza fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that one fouled off. Satchel kicks and delivers. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Berkman, long run into the gap. Hauls it in for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Grounded out his first time up. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Got him. Picks up strikeout number 7. We go to the top of the 5th. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones.
Chipper Jones.
Gray back to work. That misses. Ball 1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at a lot of first pitches, and they've given away 7 outs as a result. They might just want to consider a more patient approach. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Next to hit, Rafael Palmeiro.
Counts 1-0.
That one misses, and that's ball one. Ground ball could be two. There's one. Relay to first, double play.
Huge sigh of relief right there. Big time pitching to induce the double play. Erase what could have been the go-ahead run.
Siri kicks low, second trip to the plate in this one. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Now it's 3-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back at Yankee Stadium, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Luis Arias. Misses inside, 1-0.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Fastball is outside.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the catch, 1 down. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And down on strikes. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Here's Jose Trevino, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Slider right there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the back now in the Bronx, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. Albies, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Hobie Milner on to pitch here.
Hobie Milner.
And that one missing low. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that'll get down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter.
So digging in, Mickey Mantle. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one away. So up next, Lance Berkman, 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Back to the mound. It hit him. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Smith in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the count 1-2.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Runner edges away at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. Both runners go again. That one down the line. Machado throws to first in time. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Now batting.
Cameron Meisner, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one pulled foul. Two on, 2 outs. Double steal. Puts a bunt down. Bare hand grab, and he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Comes through with the RBI. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
Now pitching.
Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And fouled off. The 0-1. Fought off foul. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in New York, now it's the right fielder, Eric Davis.
The right fielder, Eric Davis.
Little chopper rolls foul. 0-1 down. And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Third baseman number 13.
Here comes Manny Machado. Both 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one at triple digits.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That one's deep, tattooed to Tater Town, and gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now Justin Turner gets a chance to hit. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it. Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning if they tie game.
And he swings over the top there. On to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back in New York, we go to the top of the seventh, and now Chipper Jones. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. And that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Crow Armstrong hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. He's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first in time. Jose Siri digs in now. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First offering misses badly for ball one. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Now here is Pete Crow Armstrong.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock on to the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Josh Hader.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Teoscar Hernandez will hit next.
He's a big, strong guy. Can untie this game with one swing.
Just missed.
Ball one.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Siri in position. And there's two away. Luis Arias getting ready to
number
hit.
4, Luis Arias.
No, no le he jugado. Si tú supieras que me gusta, pero no le he jugado. Porque, y mira que a mí me gusta porque yo vengo desde la Buducay. De la Buducay está en Cachi 3. Pero no le he jugado, no le he comprado ni siquiera. Voy a ver entonces si la compro para activarme.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play, that's an infield single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Chapman up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And that is that. And we're back. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Weaver back to work. Liner snagged at first. And now it's going to be Mickey Mantle.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Late on that fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
That's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Swings through that one.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 gone. And now Lance Berkman, 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
All tied up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Outside low. Now 1-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. Back at Yankee Stadium, and here's the catcher, Jose Trevino. And that one fouled off. Makes the grab, 1 down.
1 pitch, 1 out.
And now the right fielder, Eric Davis. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Up the middle. And it's through for a hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. And it's 2-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
This one in the dirt. Save! Wild pitch, and into second moves the go-ahead run.
Heads up base running right there.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up.
Vamos, Manny, vamos allá, vamos allá, vamos allá, vamos allá, Manny.
Check swing, appeal to first. And yes, he did. He went around. Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
2 on, 1 out. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The batter, number 2.
Now it's
Second
Justin
baseman,
Turner,
Justin
1 for 3. And there's no
Turner.
doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
0-1.
2 outs. That's off the mark, and it's a ball and a strike. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Got him! They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. Back in the Bronx, all set to start the 9th in this one. Leading off, Ozzie Smith.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And that one fouled off. Fly ball center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. He's got it. And there's one down. So digging in, Cameron Meisner.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And the first offering is not close. In the air, out towards left center. Out number 2. Now Mike Piazza. 0 for 3 in this one.
Catcher, Mike Piazza.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back in the Bronx, here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong. Now pitching, Emmanuel Clase.
This one chopped up the middle. Albies over to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Teoscar Hernandez. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move to the at-bat.
Berkman. And there's 2 down. And the batter now, Luis Arias. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Ground ball up the middle. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. And here is Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Strike 2.
0-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
That one just misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps lift a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one. Back now in the Bronx. On to extra innings. Here's the 3rd baseman, Chipper Jones. hit in the air, center field. One away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rafael Palmeiro, the next to hit. In the air, right field. Davis pulls it in on the run. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back here in New York, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. Bunting, and he pops it up. Squeezes it to second with the throw, and no chance to get back. It's a double play.
Number 44.
So up next, Eric Davis. Tap foul at the plate. And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Eleventh inning set to get underway. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri. Chapman throw over. Palmeiro back on a dive. Another throw to second. And they're keeping him close. Chapman back to work. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball one. Strike one.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
That one not close. 2-1. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And takes low for ball one. And fouled off.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
On the ground to third. And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Davis hustling after it. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Liner caught at second.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground. But he made a good play, and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Craig Kimbrell.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Boots it.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Lance Berkman. That one ripped. And it looks like trouble. The throw in, coming home. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now Ozzie Smith. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. Berkman stands at second with 2 gone. Next offering is fouled back. The shortstop takes the ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back in New York, now the number 2 hitter, Manny Machado.
Machado. Now pitching.
And he deals.
Lopez.
On the ground to third, Jones. 1 up, 1 down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. With the tying run at the plate, the home team trying to pull it out. And a slider misses down and away. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in. And that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.